Welcome back to Colony Survival, everybody. Today, join me as we do some interior redecorating. So, I have been very slack about playing this game. It got to the point it was just so mundane, digging and digging and digging, that I got tired of it. I started playing some other games, trying to find some new content, but I did not want to neglect this game any further. I wanted to do something else, so I started playing it a bit here and there, just doing that slow, boring digging process. And I have dug out a large enough section now that I've put all of my beds underground. I've also moved all of my production underground. I keep forgetting there's that little drop there. And I still have room for some more beds. I still have space over here to clear out between the side walls. The walls where we have the stairs going up and down, the front and back, I have not cleared to the edge there yet. I will get that done. And this is going to be the first level of a production tower type thing, where I'm going to have bakers and grinders in one section, smelters and others, and it's just going to split up. And I feel, looking at it from in here, how much I've covered just from these two sides, I'm going to have more than enough space to build everything. So what we're going to today, now that I've gotten everything moved downstairs into that area, we are going to remodel this and try to make it look a little bit nicer. It's a bit bland, actually. I mean, I do love the way all this has worked. And all right, hang on, there we go. All right, so I like the way the walls themselves work, but the middle part there, the central tower, fort, castle, whatever we're going to call it, I want it to be a little bit more involved. I also want to get to where I take out the trees and I reorganize it. So the trees are along the sides, I think, and then like berries in the front and back sides. So I want to make this look so much better today. And thanks to some of the new block types we actually have plenty of plank variations to use. I've got blue, cyan, gray, green. I've got all these different plank colors to use. So we're going to try them out. I'm not sure I want to do the stone bricks just yet, because it'll make it separate too much on the outside. But we will try that at some point. Maybe see about replacing, maybe go with black cobblestone or just the black stone bricks there. But first thing first, before it gets too dark, we'll start digging up some of the planks here and get ready to recolor everything a bit. Okay, one thing I'm going to show you real quick. It's nighttime now, and siege mode has just activated. Now, I am allowing siege mode to happen because I found a little trick with it. And you see, I've blocked this off so nothing can get up in here. And because siege mode is activated, my food usage goes up drastically. You see, I'm using over 6,000 food right now, when normally it's just over 1,000. But more importantly, no monsters spawn. As soon as I clear out the space here and deactivate siege mode, you're going to see, look, there's a monster there, more monsters there. They start spawning as soon as you disable siege mode. So if you have siege mode active, yes, you use more food up, but the monsters don't spawn. And siege mode is only activating during a certain time of night. Now, that might be because all of my food production is within the boundary that is locked out. So even though I'm disconnected from the world, I still have my food production inside, and I'm not going to lose any food production. And of course, once I disable siege mode and the spawn start, they spawn over a very large area. So these are monsters that are not steadily spawning now, but are ones that are coming from way down the hill, way over there, on each side. So it's just a constant amount of incoming spawns that have already occurred. Now, my food usage is going down, or my food level goes down because my usage is so high, but I'm steadily increasing my overall food volume every day. And as I said, this only applies during a certain time of the night. So I'm not worried now about monsters getting up in here, killing my colonists over and over again. It's giving me time to let my ammunition stockpile build up. And like I said, right now I'm doing fine on food. I've got 34,000 food right now, and that is mostly because of my wheat, which now has a food value of 0.4, but once I start producing more grinders and bakers, my bread will increase in volume and I will have a even greater food level as far as what I have per day to use. So I've cleared out one side here so I can experiment with it, see what I think of the different colors before I replace the whole other side. And I'm looking here, this is the coated red planks, this is the red planks, which despite that little bit of wood grain there, it looks more like a swirly carpet type texture to it instead of so much of a wood texture. And I'm kind of leaning towards that one as my color option. It's just these red planks like that. It looks a bit more like carpet to me than it does actual wood planks. So what I'm thinking is we'll have kind of a red carpet entrance on this for it being like a castle type thing. I may see if I can build like a makeshift throne chair. Hopefully later on we'll be given furniture and such in the game. But that remains to be seen in the future. Now we're just going to try and make this as nice as we can with what we have. Because this is an early access in development game. They are continually adding new blocks, new resources to use. So hopefully they'll be adding more in the way of decorations later because we really are a bit lacking in decorations right now. Alright, so black cobblestone, or black stone bricks, and the red planks gives a nice, I don't know, evil throne room kind of look really, but the red from the planks is very much highlighted because of the dark contrast of the brick, so I think I like this. Now it's a question of what to put in the rest of it, and I want to have a good look, good contrast to it. We've got these coated planks, we've got regular planks, which I already have, I don't want to use those. So we're going to go with either the coated black planks or the shiny coated planks. If I can find them. Let's see, let's take a look. That doesn't stand out as much as I would like. I mean, it's definitely a distinct look, and I'm kind of actually thinking about moving this to here because that would actually be a even greater separation right there. Like, look at that. That separates it out even more. I think I'm going to replace the black stone brick with the coated black planks instead. That definitely has a lot more pop to it as far as the way the colors contrast. And I think I'm just going to go with these shiny coated planks on the rest of it. Let's take a look here. We're going to see how this goes. If I don't miss too many spots. Alright, so black brick, black coated planks. I like the black coated planks better. That's definitely a better contrast of color. Now, these planks are very close to the color for that. So I'm actually thinking now I don't want to use those. And I'm not using brick now, so do I really need to use that? Maybe I'll go with something else, something other than the brick. Maybe we'll go with... Let's see how the white stone brick looks. Very nice. I mean, very good contrast. I don't know if I will want that much bright color in the room. And I like the idea of sticking with the color of the planks like that. Let's move all these up against this and see how that looks. Very much a darker color to the room. And I'm thinking I don't want just plain like this. I want to do some kind of design in each side. I think I'm going to go with this and then etch out a design using the white like that, because that very good contrast right there. Looks good. Not sure about the texture difference between it, but we'll try it out. So I have done a little bit of filler on the sides here, brought that up a little bit more. I'm thinking about bringing maybe a couple of squares in here like that. on each side, if I can not zoom past it too quickly. And doing something like that, maybe adding some more design in the middle in each section. But that's how it looks on this one side. And it looks a lot more interesting in here now. When you walk in, you're coming up here, you walk, hey, whoa, check this side out. That looks really good. That side, plain and boring. This, the shine that you get off of everything with the lights, looks great. And by doing this, I'm actually leaving room if I want. I could place lanterns in the floor later. I started making lanterns, working on getting supplies for that with the bit of gypsum I had. I think that's what it was, gypsum. And I finally stopped because they look interesting. And it's interesting to be able to color code them. But, you know, right now the torches seem to actually give more light off than the lanterns do. So I really haven't pushed too much for the lanterns. I'm liking the way this looks. I definitely want something else in the middle here, though. I've got plenty of the white stone brick, so it's not an issue on that. Let's see. Like that, and then we'll go here, 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 here. No, not there. That, and no, not that. Not that. That's bad. Bad, Mr. Spicy. That's interesting. Actually, I'm thinking maybe if we have it set up right, I could do it like this could be columns. Build this out as columns where it goes up like that to support the next level. So you walk in, you've got columns on each side like it support, or maybe do something different like if we get bookcases like they have in Minecraft, something like that. That could be where it goes. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this look for now because that does give a little bit of option there. Maybe bring this back one. If I do it there like that, that's a very skinny little area. I like that separation there. That looks a bit better with it like that in smaller areas. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with this for now. And it will be remodeled later, depending on what new block types we get in the game. Again, they're adding more and more stuff as this goes, so we know we're going to be getting new types of blocks down the road. And hopefully soon we'll be getting the builder colonists. Those are the ones I am so interested in. Not just the builders, the diggers. The ones that you could say, hey, dig this area out for me, because then I do not have to worry about digging out a massive underground area. I can tell somebody else to do it. That saves me so much time, so much frustration, that I will not have to do the actual digging. I can make them do it. That is what I am waiting on. So I'm hoping the devs will hurry up and grant me peace by releasing that soon. So, actually, you know, I'm liking that. That looks pretty good, too. We'll do it like that. Is that what I did? No, okay. It comes off this one. And put that back. That actually doesn't look all that bad. And I could actually connect these two. Interesting design, you know, very, very intricate. I'll definitely be able to refer to this quite a bit as I'm replacing this other side, but that looks a lot better than it did before. And we see about, like, if I place torches on each of these, like that, not like that, like that, again, not like that. That gives you an idea of how much light I would get, and I could actually place lanterns in those spots of brick instead and have this place lit up nicer. Or maybe even do it like here along these sides, getting rid of some of these brick spots so that it's all lit up like that. You come in and it's just this massive, well-lit throne room castle area. And then, of course, I still have to remember that I have stairs going down here, so I need to revamp my stairwell some way. I'm going to build something here that maybe has a little spot you walk down and you got it covered. And then have this side be where you walk upstairs and go to the next floor, because this is going to be expanded upwards. I'm going to build up on this and have this be mostly the housing area. I want it to be where this is the bed living area, and then downstairs underground is the production areas where my grinders, my bakers, metal workers, you know, smelters, all that is being done down underground, which should be coming out to roughly this edge. But that's going to be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. Also hit subscribe and tick that notification bell if you have not done so already. And leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about the design. If you don't like it, if you've got suggestions for it, color suggestions, material suggestions, design suggestions for this weird looking thing, put them in a comment below. I'll check them out and see if I can, you know, get some ideas from those and maybe update this design a little bit before next episode. Well, thanks again for watching, everybody. I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. As always, be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.